There was quite a bit of new and updated information on Nusinersen presented at the World Muscle Society this year. There's an ongoing open-label extension study looking at children who were in a variety of different clinical trials who have now been followed for 5 years or so. And the take-home message there is that these babies, who are no longer babies, they're children, are continuing to make slow, steady progress. They are improving in their motor function. They're developing new motor skills. Some of them are even gaining sitting or an occasional walking, quite delayed, perhaps at 4 or 5 years, but slow, steady progress. We're not seeing a plateau. We're not seeing that the improvements are starting to wane. So that's very important. Secondly, we're seeing that these babies seem to be doing better with their bulbar function, that they're able to handle their secretions better, and these are the type 1 babies who frequently needed a lot of suctioning. They're needing less or even no suctioning. And interestingly, some of them are starting to talk now. They're able to vocalize. They're starting to feed very slowly, carefully, but they're starting to take oral intake safely and not need to be entirely fed by G-tube. In addition, the respiratory function seems to be improving. So they need to need less and less of the BiPAP type support. And even occasionally there's a tracheostomy baby who is improving, and they may only need that support at night, but not during the day. So there's a global effect of Nusinersen that we're starting to see just continued progress over time. At the other end of the scale, there was some very interesting information presented by Dr. Maggie Walter in Germany on adults treated with the Nusinersen. And she was able to show improvements in motor function, such as walking, also respiratory function. So I'm told that data will be published shortly, so I'm interested to see the full paper because the poster was really quite exciting. And I think that really gives us even further information that Nusinersen really works across the spectrum of SMA, but it works differently in different populations, and our expectations need to be different based upon what we've learned from these different studies.
So today I presented a poster on long-standing SMA in patients treated with Nusinersen. This is the first paper on adult patients, and we treated 19 patients with an age range between 18 and 59 years, and with a disease duration between 6 and 53 years, which is a really long time. So we treated patients who already had 53 years of disease duration prior to start of treatment with Nusinersen. And more than expected, we had insignificant improvement in the 6-minute walk test in the ambulant patients, and a significant improvement in the revised upper limb test, along with a significant improvement of the peak expiratory flow. However, patients were not compromised with respiratory function, but still lung function improved. And with a long-standing disease, you wouldn't expect in adult patients more than stabilization of the disease. So these findings are really new and path the way for treatment of adult patients, because they really can benefit from Nusinersen treatment. I think these findings will change how patients are treated, especially adults are treated, because so far, although Nusinersen is approved for all age groups, in the majority children are treated, but also adult patients can profit, and this will be published soon, I hope.